Okay, so this is the only other part of the song. So as I said in the previous video, there's just these two sections. The structure's really not that hard to work out. It kind of just flips between these two parts. So let's get straight on with it. The first shape that I hold down is like this. So again, I'm kind of barring my first finger on the 7th fret of the D and the G. You really only need to do it on the D and the G. So I've got those two held down, and I have my little finger spread across the 10th fret on the B and the high E string. So like that. What happens is you go from this shape to kind of this shape here. So keep the first finger clamped down all the time, and then you're going to bring your second finger and put that on the 8th fret of the B, and your third finger is going to go on the 9th fret of the high E string from time to time. Okay, so that's really all your left hand does, changes between those two shapes. Yeah, so with that in mind, let's start learning it. So play the open E string, and then with that chord held down, play the D string and the high E string. Then the open A, and then you can just play the 9th fret on the high E string. I do that sometimes, but if you want to get a little bit fancier, you could put that 8th fret on the B string as well, so you can have like that. I like it, it adds a little bit of tension. But immediately after that, play the D string, so you've gone like that. And then we go back to our picking pattern. Like that. So holding this chord down again, play the E string, the two E strings together, the B string, then the D. So remember that 7 on the D, 7 on the G, 10 on the B, 10 on the high E. So again, the two E strings, the B, the D, then the high E. And then the A string with the B string, then the G, then the D and the high E, followed by the B. So you've gone. So all together, that bar. And then you're on to the next bar, play the E string, and then the D and the high E together, still on this chord. And then this time you arpeggiate this shape a bit more. So you go and you want to put your third finger on the 9th fret on the high E, and your second finger on the B string, 8th fret. So with that chord held down, you've just gone. Now you want to go. You only do it really quickly, but here I'm playing the A and the high E string, B, D, G. So, alright, and then that right hand picking pattern for beats 3 and 4 is exactly the same as the previous bar. The first bar you went. The only difference in the second bar is the bit. It's just that bit, and then this. Exactly the same. And then you do the first bar again. So that's all taken care of. So the first 3 bars here, and then there's only one more bar after that, but you've played. And then we've got. Okay. So if you think of this chord, but clamp down the A string as well. So I'm playing the 2nd fret on the A string, then 4 on the D, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. That's your chord, alright? It's the minor 7 chord. So here you play the A string, and then the D and the G, D and the B. And that's really all you do there. So you don't actually need your pinky down, it's probably just force of habit. So that's what you need to do. A, and then the D and the B. And then keep that bar on, 2 of the D, G and the B, and put your third finger on the 4th fret of the E string, and pick E, B, D, G. So if we put those two together, you've got like that. And then back to this shape, but this time you definitely do want to put your pinky on the 5th fret of the high E. And play the A and the B together, G, D, high E. So back to the beginning of that bar. And then open up the A string. And then second on the G. Keeping this bar on. And then play the D and the B. And you hammer those fingers back onto the 3rd fret and the 4th fret of the B and the D. So the whole bar. Oh, I've got it wrong, sorry. And then you're straight back to. And they're the 2 parts of the song. So to get the structure down, just listen to it. It's only 2 minutes and however long. It's a very, very short song. And you can feel the chord movements and when the changes are coming. But that is how you play. I've completely never going back again. I had a little mind blank there. That's how you play a song. It's a great song. It's hard to play, but persevere, and I'm very confident that you're going to get it. Thanks a lot.